I shouldn't be eating stuff like this. So, let me ask you something. If there's anything in the world that you've possibly ever wanted to do in your life, whether it be losing weight or trying to get that dream job you've always wanted, or try to become a musician or a wrestler, MMA fighter, NASCAR driver, whatever it may be, what steps are you going to take? The reason why I asked this is because 3 years ago, when I was a freshman in high school, well actually no, this is when I wrapped up my freshman year, over the summer, I made a promise to myself that I would physically get in much better shape than what I was in before my sophomore year, which at that time my bones were probably, not my bones, but like my arms, if you were just to look at my arms, and I really was not in good shape at all. Probably the width of this lightsaber. But after that, I started lifting weights, and I started doing all these other things, and I've noticed such a big difference. Hence the physical form that you see right now. But I want to get into much better shape than what I'm in now, like far better shape. So that means I have to work out a little bit harder, and I also have to have to eliminate some of the things that I'm eating on a daily basis and try to kind of basically just narrow it all down to at least maybe like once in a blue moon. And that brownie, for example, was one of those things. I used to eat 2 brownies. If we ever had brownies, I would usually eat 2 brownies, 2 packages of zebra cakes a day. Well, not like the boxes, but like, you know, two packets, like, you know, there's 2 zebra cakes in a wrapper. Yeah, I would normally eat 4 of them, 4 zebra cakes a day, and then 4 Swiss rolls a day. And it wasn't good. It really was not good for me at all. And I would drink some energy drinks too, and that's really not good for me. It's hard. I mean, trying to get into the best shape that you possibly can be is hard. Same for this music career that I really want to pursue. This, however, is probably the easiest thing I can do because I have a camera and I can film myself doing all this weird and wacky stuff, and then I can also take shots of other things like you just saw earlier and sort of turn that, basically just kind of compile that into a vlog and just like not really say a whole lot. But yeah, as far as the whole weight loss thing is concerned, that's very hard, and I want to do something about it. More importantly, I'm going to do something about it. So basically just sitting around here, around the house, and just doing nothing, to me, is not really going to do anything good for me. It's not going to boost my reputation. It's not going to boost my social life. It's not going to do any of that. So that's why, for me, I go out and I do runs and I go for walks. Very long ones, I should add, especially in weather like this, such beautiful weather, even when it's hot. And you know, it's really nice. It's really nice to do that, and it's even nicer to do other things that's not sitting around and watching videos all day, and vice versa. I mean, I don't want to do that. That's why I get up at 6 a.m. now. That's why I most recently started getting up at 6 a.m. and just practically been working my tail end straight off, you know. And I want to keep doing that until something good comes out of it, because as everyone says, and I'm definitely I definitely know it's true, actually, but hard work definitely does pay off, whether if it's physical work like this, or any career that you want to do for a living.
And most certainly, hard work is not very easy to do, as I might have alluded to earlier, maybe in just some different wording. But trying to achieve the dream that you want to achieve is not as easy as it seems. There will be times where, you know, you're going to feel sort of lost, and you're just unsure of what you want to do, or just not really what you want to do, but what you have to do in order to get to where you want to be. For me, for instance, vlogging is just, I feel like, is probably the only other outlet that I have, much opposed to doing maybe like gaming videos or music. That also is another thing that I have to do. It's just a matter of, maybe if I want to start a band, maybe I could do that, or if I just wanted to basically record my own music, which I have the ability to do, then it's just a matter of putting those skills that you have, it's a matter of putting those into use. And most certainly, this is not related, by the way, but you definitely don't want to make mistakes that you want to make. Actually, no. That's bad. You don't really want to make mistakes, whether it be sneaking out with your girlfriend, or going to somebody else's place to do drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. You know, you just shouldn't do that. You shouldn't, because all that's going to do is it's going to take your mind completely out of the picture that you really want, that you're painting yourself, and then you're putting yourself into another picture that really is going to sort of be showcased to others, and they might see what you've done to get to the point that you're at now, which is all the way down south. And that's not what you want. To me, what I believe and where I came from is, you want something, you work hard for it. No matter what it is that you want to do, you just work your tail end off. And if you make mistakes, we're all human, but there's always that price that we have to pay. I most certainly learned a lot of that stuff the hard way, especially in my teenage years. Those years were not good. My teenage years sucked. They were awful. And there are just some moments in my teenage year where I was at my highest. But there were just definitely a lot of lows, and I made a lot of decisions that I should not have made. And the best part about it is, when I look back at it now, it's in the past. I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore, at least for now. It's just a matter of making the right decisions, and just not necessarily following the rules and all that stuff, but you just got to make sure that you don't make any sort of mistake that is going to cost you the dream that you want to achieve. Because, like I said, we're all human when we make mistakes. Even the worst mistake that we could possibly make, we're all human. But does that make us bad people? Absolutely not. It just means we screwed up. And a lot of people are giving us trash for it. And that's the way that sort of humans kind of work. But, nevertheless, no matter how bad the mistake is, or no matter how bad the choice is, there's always that consequence to pay. So, it's always just a matter of just working hard, trying your best not to make the mistakes that are going to cost you the dream that you want to achieve. And there, and only there, when you do that, you might be able to achieve some really, really good success.
So enough about everything that I talked about. I'm gonna go over my day. Pretty much, my day was really good, but it went by way too fast. Most of it was working on this vlog. Some of it was also just watching some other videos, editing other vlogs and all that stuff, edit other videos and such, learning German, and also watching Drake and Josh. Yes, I'm watching Drake and Josh. I've been binge watching Drake and Josh for a good amount of the day. You know, it's just all catching up and vice versa. Also went to my first practice for the Founders Day festival that's coming up here in just a couple of weeks. A little rocky because I didn't have my amplifier. This amplifier right here speaking. And the amp that I have, the amp that's been ordered does not come until tomorrow. And I really am excited to get this amplifier, and I really want to try it out. And when I get it tomorrow, I'm gonna do like a little review of the amp. And I'm so excited to get this amplifier. I'm just excited. I don't even know what to say. I think it's actually a good point right here to end the vlog. So thank you guys a lot for watching. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you have not considered subscribing yet, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content. Thank you guys a lot for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, see you on the next video. Either way, see you on the next video.